Tonight, we want to share the story of one man who was away at war at the same time as 9 of his brothers.
Well, we were basically a normal family.
Despite what Rudy Marusiak tells you, his family was far from normal.
I had 7 brothers in the Army and 3 in the Navy.
Roughly at all the same time. Imagine 10 sons away at war. Their mother must have been a nervous wreck.
It bothered her. Plus, don't forget them ladies did all the work that nobody can, really comprehend.
Although he comes from a proud military family, Rudy had no immediate plans to go to war. But remember, these were the days of the draft, and he soon found out he really didn't have much of a choice.
He said, "How old are you?" And I said, 20. Well, he says, "If you're ready for the draft," he says, "there's no sense giving you a job." And I went to the other places in DuBois. I said the same thing. So a buddy of mine from school come up from Delaware, and we got to talking. Let's join the Navy. So we both joined the Navy. And I spent 7 months in Korea. And in the meantime, I was overseas most of the time.
As you can imagine, Rudy missed home. The only way to communicate was through mail, and it wasn't fast.
I don't know how my mother did it, but she did it.
Strong woman. Unbelievably.
You can say that again, as far as that goes, as far as, what she did for her, took care of everything.
Rudy tears up talking about his mother, but his military strength won't let him break down. But you surely can see the pride on his face.
I'm an American boy. I fly flag every day. But I always believe in our system, the freedom. And that's one of the main things about, living here.
And like many towns in our part of Pennsylvania, the community of DuBois is certainly very proud of its veterans.
The Historical Society has an entire exhibit that is dedicated to the men and women who went off to war. And then there are those who didn't leave the homeland to fight. This is what's known as Soldiers Circle at Rumbarger Cemetery. It's dedicated to soldiers from Clearfield County who fought for the Union in the Civil War. 7 soldiers are buried in the circle and many more veterans throughout the cemetery.